Hey, Chef Justin back here again. So today is just one of those videos where I'm just giving you guys that update video of what I've been through and what am I going through currently right now. So you guys kind of just see what happened to me for those few years that I got off YouTube. Now I came back, and now my current state that I'm at right now. Right now I'm currently at the dog park with my dogs, and I'll show you. My dogs are here and Chloe's here. So my daughter, you want to say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
There she goes. It says hi to everybody. But we're here at the dog park just because we have a home inspection today for our home. So we recently, me and my wife, we just sold our house. Actually, we're very, very excited that we sold our house and then how quickly it sold. You know, in the time being that we had, it was about a week, a little bit over the week in the market, and we're very happy that we got an offer. We accepted the offer. That was actually good, that we actually liked, and we're on the process of actually buying a new home right now. So that's why we're not home right now. Just me and the dogs and the baby. We're out at the park because we have a home inspection. So they're going through the entire house, looking at everything, making sure everything is good, all that stuff. And the dogs can't be there, so yeah, that's why we're out here. But yeah, let me see if you guys can see my dogs. There's Chloe. That's my dog Molly with her. Or that's her dog actually, and that's Dolly. Say hi, Dolly. Yeah, that's my dog right there. Dolly and Molly. Molly's more of Chloe's dog anyways. Sorry for all the different angles, you guys. I'm just trying to rest my arm so I could do this video. But Molly is actually Chloe's dog. We bought Molly when she was about a pup. She's a rescue dog. When Chloe was about 4 months, we got Molly from the pound, but we rescued her before she was, euthanized, or however I think that's the term of, they would kill the dog off. If no one claimed her or picked her up. But yeah, we picked her up just in time, and she was just a pup when we picked her up. So we're very happy to have her part of the family, and that's Chloe's dog. So they're best friends. She knows that's her. Chloe knows that's her dog, and then Molly, the dog, she knows that's her little human. But yeah. But anyways, it's a little still too bright out here. But anyways, you guys. So the update, what happened to me after YouTube. So during that time of YouTube, I was still doing a little bit of videos when me and my girlfriend were together, which would have been my wife now. Before that, if you guys didn't know, I was with somebody else. I was engaged, and that unfortunately didn't work out. She was just on a different page as I am on our religions and our beliefs in life, and everything was just her idea was totally different compared to what I had. So during that time I was working. I was a junior sous chef at a restaurant in the Monte Carlo in Las Vegas before they changed that into a casino called the MGM Park. During that time I was just talking with the pastry chef there, and her and I, we just hit it off, kind of just like as friends. We're just shooting the shit, just giving each other advice and things like that about life and all that stuff. Because we were, she was going through a divorce at the time, or a hard time of going through a hard time of getting a divorce. There you go. And then I was going through a hard time in my engagement. So we were just kind of vibing off each other, giving each other advice and all that stuff. And then eventually we just hit it off together, and I broke off my engagement. We ended up being together. We moved in together, and that was during like April April of 2013. That was still during the time I was doing still a little bit of YouTube. But yeah, then we moved in together. I was still doing the YouTube. Then she ended her relationship, which was into a divorce, and that was maybe like a month before we moved in together in April. So that was pretty good. My wife had 2 kids prior before we got together. So I have a stepson now, and I have a stepdaughter. My stepdaughter, I've been in her life ever since she was 1.5, I want to say. Yeah, but about 1.5 years old. So basically she knows me as her dad, like more of official dad. You guys seen her a few times in my earlier YouTube videos. And then my stepson, he's autistic and Asperger's, but I mean, he's a very smart kid. With his I want to call it his label, as is. It's not really a label, but with his condition, it's not really a condition either. I don't want to say that. I just feel terrible. It's how I'm saying it, but he's fine. I mean, he's a smart kid. He's known as a normal kid now. Like before, he had that label as autistic and Asperger's. He still has his cliques every once in a while and things like that. So yeah, his name is Emilio, and my middle daughter is Constanza. You've seen her in our videos. And then me and my wife have now this is Chloe, the baby. But I'll get to her story a little bit later. Yeah, and then obviously during that time when we were living together, I was still doing a little bit of YouTube, and then eventually I just ended up fading away because like bills and stuff like that. I had to eventually learn how to like pay and prioritize my money. Like I couldn't go out and buy movies all the time and things like that. And then the streaming was still recently new to still new to the whole society of things, but the bigger thing was obviously still to go out and buy movies. But now everybody streams. So that's why I didn't do a lot of movie reviews or streaming videos of reviews of things that I streamed. But then eventually I just faded away. During that time, we were actually about 7 years of around this date, me and my wife, we were in the process of getting a house, our very first house, and we were getting married, which was a big deal. So that was around about 2014. Yep, 2014. But yeah, so during that time we were in the process of getting married, and we're in the process of getting a house, our very first house. So that's what we were doing. And then after all that, like we got the house that we wanted, and then we got married June 15th, 2014. We had a superhero wedding, which was fucking dope, you guys. I had Superman as a setup. My wife didn't really have a traditional like wedding dress, but it was still a wedding dress, and she had like a Wonder Woman tie theme to it, because those are our 2 favorite heroes. I had my best man, he was Nightwing, and then I had another friend that was the Flash. I had another friend who was a Spider-Man. My wife had her on her side, it was a Catwoman. A Green Lantern was one of her bridesmen. She had bridesmen, and then the other bridesman, he was there's Green Lantern. The other one was Iron Man, and it was pretty dope because her bridesman, he shaved his beard and everything to look like Iron Man, and he did his hair. It's like, oh, he looks like a Latino Iron Man. Like, like if Robbie Darwin Jr. was like full on like Latino like type thing, you could imagine him as a Latino like Iron Man. It was pretty dope. But after that, but anyways, during that time when we were getting married and stuff like that, I got recently promoted as sous chef of that restaurant, which was a big deal, and it was like one of my first positions of being a chef, like savory side. You guys knew me as a chef from like I said before, I used to work for Wolfgang, and I was a pastry chef there for a little bit, but then yeah, I got switched back to savory, which is more the normal cooking sides instead of the sweeter sides of cooking. So I got promoted to sous chef, which was a cool thing. I'm really happy about that. It was a very exciting moment. So it seemed like during that time everything was falling into place. You know, sous chef, buying a house, and getting married all together was just a great thing. Then fast forward a few months later, a tragic event happened. Actually, before that incident happened, I actually lost my grandma 2 days right after my marriage. So when I got married, I lost my grandma 2 days later. You guys seen my grandma before in some of my videos that I posted in the Philippines and things like that. So it was just a very hard moment when we lost her, and it hit me hard. Made my life kind of turn around and made me look at life at a different perspective and at a different light of things and how I need to do my life. So that kind of like delayed a lot of things and just kind of put a halt on a lot of things, just to stop. I'll stop right there, you guys. Definitely hit that like button, subscribe, notification button, comment down below. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Chef Justin, Chefjustin23 actually, and I actually do YouTube videos for Pokemon now, Magic the Gathering, movie reviews, movie unboxings, a lot of stuff like that, a lot of nostalgic things, comics, all that geek stuff. So definitely hit that like button, definitely subscribe to the Chef Justin family. Till next time, or till part 2 of this video, I'll see you guys.